Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the weekly watch list review. Here it was my watch list for this week. I have not looked at these, but I don't think there was much to be too thrilled about on this. Don't know. JetBlue, I know, triggered and didn't do anything. I don't know about the rest, so let's take a look at them here. Uh, JBlue. Let's look at the weekly. JetBlue triggered. It almost hit target one, not quite. The low was 1460. Target one was 1444. So you could have possibly made a little bit of money on that one, but it didn't hit the target, so we're not going to take credit for that one. Microsoft, inside week down. That one actually worked out pretty good. I did not realize that this one worked, that this one hit target. I didn't even know. I didn't really get to trade Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of my job. I did a little bit of trading yesterday, a little bit today, but I haven't been following along too closely this week just because my work schedule's just not very helpful when it comes to trading. But so Microsoft, let's take a look at the daily on it. So on a daily, we're looking for a break below $300.18. We got that. The 7th was Monday morning. We opened up here, popped up just a little bit, came down, and came right back up to the trigger point. So you probably would have stopped out of this. At least I would have. I probably would have stopped out of this. Probably would have made a little bit of money on it, but I would have stopped out. Absolute worst case, I would have stopped out probably right here when we broke above this high on this hammer candle. So worst case, I would have stopped out here, lost a little bit of money. Best case, I would have raised my stops along the way and taken a little bit of profit there without knowing how it did on a smaller time frame. I can't say for sure what I would have done, but so either way, that one did not. It did work out ultimately. You could have got back in it right here when it broke this one yesterday, but we're not. I'm not really into that game of if this then this and trying to take credit for it. Micron, I had it set for, if we look at the weekly again, I was looking for an inside week down. We got it. Look at the daily. We'll see how that would have played out. We broke it on the 8th, Wednesday. We broke it on Wednesday and hit target one on Wednesday. So we opened up right here, came down, hit target one, came back up, closed right around where the trigger was. So Micron did hit its target. It triggered and hit its target, so that would have been a good trade. Pepsi. Let's look at the weekly. We were looking for an inside week up, never triggered, so nothing to look at there. And that was all that we had. So JetBlue could have possibly made a little bit of money on it, but it didn't hit its target. Microsoft would have been a good trade. Micron would have been a good trade. Pepsi would not. So, or Pepsi actually never triggered. So 2 winners, 1 loser. Depending on how you trade in Microsoft, in my book, I wouldn't necessarily call Microsoft a winner because, you know, if you look at Micron, Micron was a clear winner because it opened right here. We can even look at it on the 2 hour. This was Monday back here. So we broke it here and instantly went straight down and hit target one. So Micron was a clear winner, but if you look at Microsoft, not so much because of kind of the games it played. We broke it here, came down, didn't hit target one, came back up. Probably would have stopped out at a minimum, stopped out right here, and then we re-triggered again and then hit it. So you can't really say that this was a winner, although you still could have made money on it. But that's the video for this week. We had a pretty big sell-off here at the end of the day today. I'm not surprised. The market was looking top heavy, looking weak. Is it going to be just some sell-off, or is it going to be a correction? We don't know yet. Most likely just a sell-off, just for profit taking. The market's top heavy. I've been saying that for probably about 2 weeks now on the videos. Just be careful because the market's top heavy. It won't take much to bring it back down. And you can see, you look at SPY here. Look at the daily. If you look at the weekly on SPY, we went 2 up, 2 down. Target's going to be at least 443.44. That's hard to say. From there, we'll see where we go. If you look at the daily, it hasn't been too pretty on the daily. We have 2 up with a kind of like a hanging man candle, not looking too good. And then we went 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. We had a 3 candle yesterday and a huge red candle today on high volume. If we look at the Qs, kind of the same thing. We were kind of, and I mentioned this. I think I mentioned this in the video the other day. We were kind of stuck in this range here. We're kind of stuck in this range right here for a while. It was a 378 to 382. We're kind of stuck in that $4 range for a week and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. A week and a half worth. Today we broke below that. So I'm not surprised at all. There's actually a gap here that we filled. Will that be enough to satisfy this pullback and then reverse back up next week? I don't know. We'll see what it does when we come down. We've already filled the gap. See what it does when it comes down and touches this 21 EMA. See if it wants to bounce there. I don't know. We may keep going down. But anyway, that's the video for this week. I'll do some scans over the weekend and try to get a video out Sunday for next week. And hope you guys made some money this week. I ended up green in both accounts this week, not by a lot. Like I said, we really only got the trade yesterday and today. So both of my accounts were green. Not as green as I would have liked them to be, but at least they weren't red. So thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Later. Bye.